Kanan gonna want some payback for his friend.
He ain't the only one.
Oh, you wasn't down with that kind of shit no more.
I'll make an exception for fame.
You want to make some real news? Give me some information. Give me something.
I can't take out Stefano. But if we could just soften him up enough, his own people will do it for me.
Let's do this.
I'm back. I want to look like I never left.
Yo, Live Life fam, what's good? It's your boy Live Life 815 coming at y'all with another video. Yeah, we doing it a little different today. Your boy gonna get it cracking with this live stream, my Live Life fam. But if y'all haven't, make sure y'all hit that like button. Help get this live stream all the way in the algorithm. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if y'all haven't. Hit that notification bell. As y'all can see, we're gonna be talking final predictions for Power Book 3, Episode 6. And it's gonna be a good one, y'all. It's been racking up to a crazy season. Unique seemed like he finally ready to reveal himself being alive. Rock probably gonna figure that out anyway, just simply because Pomesa came and accused Rock of leaving that money, knowing Rock damn that she's not leaving no money, Live Life fam. She's gonna put two and two together. Who's been hitting her spots? Who's been jeopardizing her business? Yeah, she's gonna put two and two together. That is none other than your boy Unique. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick, y'all. But yeah, we got the answer to the question that everybody was wondering. Is your boy Famous out of here? And I've been saying it, my Live Life fam. I've been saying it. There was no way your boy Famous was alive. We haven't seen him. We haven't heard from him. The guy who plays Famous wasn't even on set and in the promos for the start of the season. So putting two and two together, we can already, you know what I'm saying, come to the conclusion that your boy was up out of here. And before the series even started, we knew he was gonna end up dying anyway, because Kanan named his son after him in the OG Power. But what I think this is gonna do, my Live Life fam, I think we starting to see Kanan turn into that Kanan that we knew in the OG Power. So is Jukebox, low key. Jukebox low key liked that kill. She got her first body, and it was like, you know when they say when a dog tastes his first taste of blood, how it's about to be, bring the killer up out of him. You know what I'm saying? She liked that. We see how crazy Jukebox was in OG Power. Kanan had to put her down. She was so crazy, man. She was out of line. But we see your boy Marvin making moves. He's been making moves all season. I'm not gonna say the right moves. I ain't even gonna go that far as to say the right moves. But he been making moves all season. He messing with Stefano, and I really think him putting early Tyler in a high position is gonna come back to bite him. He been lying to Rock. That's never a good idea. It's never a good idea. Even though Rock lied to everybody, that's never a good idea. But yeah, man, the way Marvin been moving, he been moving kind of reckless, and it's this big speculation on who killed Famous. Did Rock? Did Marvin? Did they have something to do with it? I was under the impression at first that Lou might have just had something to do with it. You feel me? He might have had something to do with it, but I'm not leaning towards that anymore. I'm thinking that if the Thomases do have something to do with it, it's most likely Rock. It's most likely Rock. Another one of her secrets. I ain't even really under the impression that it could be Marvin, cause I don't know. We saw that promo where it looked like it was Famous. You know, it ain't the actual actor that played Famous, but it looked like it was Famous, and we saw somebody holding a revolver up to Famous's head. Now, it looked like it was Marvin, Bro had on the bracelet, the gold, all gold bracelets, the ring. He was, he was iced out. You feel what I'm saying? It looked like Marvin. The only other person that wear that type of jewelry is Unique. Now, Unique been walking around in all black in ghost mode for the majority of the season, but as we saw from the promo for episode 6, your boy said, I think it's time for me to reveal myself. You see, he got the brown on. He's starting to look a little bit more like the Unique that we know. I was expecting bro to be a little bit more. I ain't gonna lie to you. He done caught a lot of bodies. Unique has caught a lot of bodies, but I'm not gonna stunt y'all. I was expecting him to turn up just a little bit more. When they were saying that, oh yeah, he ain't gonna be the same Unique. He gonna be crazy. He gonna come back down there a different person. I'm still getting Unique vibes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still getting Unique vibes. Pissed off Unique vibes, be that as it may. But I mean, it ain't no different character. My boy ain't, you feel what I'm saying, sitting around watching Jeopardy or nothing like that. He ain't doing none of that. You feel what I'm saying? But he ain't on what they said Breeze was on. But yeah, though, man, I was expecting him to turn up just a little bit more. But they say, a lot of fans are saying, they speculate, man, that not call him Breeze, that Unique could have actually taken out Famous, just simply to get back to Rock, because Rock, Kanan, just to get back at him. I don't know, man. It is a mystery, and it's one for the ages. But if I had to put my money on it, my Live Life fam, I would definitely put my money on Rock having something to do with it. We all know when it's all said and done, Rock is not shy about taking somebody out she think is an op. Like I'm just throwing that out there. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just throwing that out there. But we finally got the confirmation. Famous's mom, like people, I done heard my boy Mark Dark, shout out Mark Dark. I done heard my boy Mark Dark say people are, hinging on the fact that they said the dental records haven't come back yet. But I'm under the impression that if Famous mom reacted how she reacted, she recognized that was Famous. And yeah, man, her breaking down just confirmed it, man. She played that role. She played that role to a T. Had me in my feelings. I was like, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Not Famous. But yeah, man, Famous about it, man. We smoking on that Famous pack. And now we know exactly what the 411 is. Famous gone, y'all. And now we got to figure out who did it. In the next episode, we see Kanan and Juke running up. Who was it? I want to say, I forgot what his name was, the dude that Famous killed, but he was a part of that crew. They running up on him to see if they can get some answers, man. Did y'all off my boy Famous? Like, what happened? A lot of people are saying they think the detective could have done it. I'm not really buying that one. I think when we figure out who did it, it's gonna hit close to home, and that in itself is just gonna push Kanan even more to being the Kanan Stark that we are used to. My Live Life fam. But yeah, man, I want to know y'all thoughts and comments and opinions down below. Let me know, man. Who's behind Famous being under a mattress? The only reason why I don't think it could, I don't know, man. See, I think Rock and them got something to do with it. But then again, it's too sloppy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's too sloppy to be Rock. And Marvin, really. I don't know. They've been showing that Marvin been moving sloppy this season. So that would line up this season. But overall, though, I'm just under the impression that that's too sloppy. We seen Marvin bury a dude inside the wall. Like, he took the extra steps to actually bury this dude inside the wall. And then for Famous, you just gonna throw him under a mattress. That's why I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't know. I am not sure. But man, early episodes, they was really, to me, I didn't hear anybody else say this, but to me, it really felt like they was they was building up to Lou knowing something or having done something to Famous. Like I said in past videos, every time Famous would get brung up to Lou, you can hear the music swell, his whole expression change. Like he just knew before it was revealed that Famous was on up out of here. You feel what I'm saying? Whether, like I said, Live Life Fam, like I said, whether he had something to do with it or he knew and just didn't say anything. But I just don't think I can't think of anybody else who would want to take out your boy Famous, man. Especially since in season 3 we were left on that cliffhanger where we didn't know if your boy Famous was talking or not to the cops. They said, man, in order for us to help you, you need to help yourself, Famous. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, come on, man. Let us know what's going on with Detective Howard and Rock and Kanan and all them. Let us know why you get let go without charges. They left us on that cliffhanger for a reason. A lot of people saying Famous ain't no snitch. I believe it, because I don't think Kanan would name his son after a snitch. But I mean, we seen in the past what Rock could do to somebody who she think talking. Look at Scrap, man. She got rid of my boy Scrap. Scrap was one of the realest dudes in power history. Up there with 2-Bit. Up there with 2-Bit. 2-Bit ain't no snitch. 2-Bit might be a lot of things. He may be a lot of things. But 2-Bit ain't no snitch, man. That's just not what that's not what he does. You feel what I'm saying? But that's a mystery. And with Rock trying to become the supplier, all these moves that Marvin been making, like out the blue, he been moving reckless. And Stefano's already made him very clear, bro. If anything happens with this business that you handing over to Early Tyler, if anything happens with that, you vouching for your friend. And I'm gonna be looking to blame you for this. Marvin kind of brushed that off, bro, but that was a warning. That was a warning from Stefano. I don't know why Marvin didn't peep that. But yeah, I'm under the impression that maybe he should just maybe you should just tell Rock what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, man. Dale says that he thought that 2-Bit could have been Crystal and Kanan's baby. That'd be crazy if they still had some surprises up their sleeve for us, man. What if the baby Crystal ends up being pregnant with? If she ends up being pregnant again, ain't even Sean. What if that's the case? But yeah, man. Dale, what you think? You think you the only person in the chat right now that's communicating, that's putting their thoughts and opinions down. Dale, you think Famous was a snitch? Let me know. Comment below, let me know. And who do you think took out Famous? Do you think one of the Thomases had anything to do with Famous's death? Let me know. Let me know, man. I think we gonna figure something out. It's one more season of Raising Kanan left, and I think the last season of Raising Kanan ain't gonna be no more Raising Kanan. Kanan gonna be on his full grown man demon time. I think this is the last season that there's some resemblance of hope for Kanan and Rock's relationship. Marvin and Rock could keep eyes on Unique through Unique. You mean through Kanan? Because I do think Kanan is gonna end up working with Unique. Especially, I don't think he's gonna care, especially if he figures out that she has something to do with Famous's death. That's two friends, Dale, that's gonna be on Rock's on Rock's hands, where the blood's gonna be on Rock's hands. Yo, Dale, you might be on to something, man. You might be on to something. We know Rock and Juke have them conversations, man. They had a conversation. Juke's still the only person to know that Rock was pregnant. I mean, like in the in the family, know that Rock was pregnant with Unique's baby. You feel what I'm saying? And you gotta think, it was a 6-month time gap by the end of the last episode in season 3 to where we are now, man. I honestly don't think, this is why I don't think Marvin, I think that promo is to throw us off. I think that after Scrap, I think that Marvin and Lou will be kind of hesitant to prematurely pull the trigger. You feel what I'm saying? Just judging off what happened last time. But if you saying, oh, you said through early. Okay, through early. Bet. But that'll be something, man. What if Juke's first kill wasn't her first kill? You feel what I'm saying? What if we figure out that that's why she wasn't so, you know what I'm saying, shaken up? Because Marvin was like, "Dad, you taking this pretty good." You feel what I'm saying? And then it was that little line. You feel me? If I'm comfortable with killing, it ain't cause the army. Now I know she was talking about cause her family, you know what they do. But what if that's not her first kill, y'all? You feel what I'm saying? Kanan will blame Marvin by mistake. Well, we know. Okay, hear me out. We know Lou gonna come into the fold. Lou gonna help. The only reason, like I said, man, they was giving real big, strong hints that Lou knew something. But I think that's to throw us off. Because it was, to me, it was too obvious. To me, it was just like, like I said, every time Famous was mentioned, music swelled. He got super serious. You see when he was talking to old girl that's supposed to be helping him with the record label. When they was in the club. And he was talking to her. She mentioned Famous. Like, oh, you did it with Famous. Like, bro was clenching. Like, bro was clenching his... They made it a point to show you him relax, like him let it go, like him snap out of it, like, oh, you feel what I'm saying? So I don't know if they hyping that up to throw us off, but let me see. Yeah, I don't think that was Jukebox's first kill. Now that you saying something, that'll be a good twist, man. That'll be a good twist. That being Jukebox, what we seen, that being Jukebox's second kill, and her actually starting to realize, like, yo, I like this. You feel what I'm saying? We know she become a crooked cop. But man, let me see. But if he blames Marvin O'Dell, I would theorize that, oh, maybe Marvin, he end up taking out Marvin by mistake. But Marvin's already been, I think he already been confirmed for season 5. Like I think they already done shooting season 5. Like he was shooting season 5. So I mean, unless your boy come back in ghost form, I think he gonna survive this season. Only one I'm really worried about is Lou, cause it seemed like Lou's story is just going in a circle. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we need a little bit more progression and story with Lou. Yeah, see, I thought I was the only one that picked that up. Like, it just seemed like when Marvin was asked about Famous, it was like a typical Marvin answer. He was like, oh, like, F it, man. I heard dude was talking. Like, if he was talking, shoot, he probably skipped town. You know how that is, blah, 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 blah. Seemed like a typical Marvin answer. But every time Lou, it's brought up around Lou, they make it a point to show you how uncomfortable he gets. Who knows, man? Who knows, man? I would say that's what a part of the stuff that made your boy start drinking. You feel what I'm saying? But that all happened before. But I'm just under the impression that Rock has something to do with it. Now, speaking on Unique, Dale, you still the only one up in here that's giving me some convo. Whoever else we got up in here, we only got 3 people in here, but I appreciate every single one of y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment below, let me know what y'all think gonna end up happening on the next episode. Y'all already know I'm watching them 11:59 p.m. I'ma have a link ready. I'm about to be watching it. No, I don't think Jessica wearing no wire. I don't think Jessica wearing no wire. Her reappearance is kind of sudden. You feel what I'm saying? But they haven't utilized her enough for her to play a significant role in the storyline like that. We haven't seen her since episode, what was that? The first episode in this season? And if she was going to play a significant role, she would be sprinkled in throughout the season. Think Gerald last season. How he wasn't like a real big side character, but he played enough in the storyline to where you seen Gerald damn near every episode. You feel what I'm saying? You think Lou killed Jessica? I don't think Jessica up out of here. I don't think Jessica up out of here. I think in one of the descriptions for the upcoming episode, it says that Jessica, all of them, they're looking for like justice for Famous or something like that. I know Kanan and Jukebox is this episode. I don't know how far they gonna get. I don't think they're gonna get too far, but. Yeah, because when she came for episode 1, Dale, didn't they say that no one had still heard from Famous. So but you gotta remember that was still I believe a couple weeks after, if you know what I'm saying, after Unique got better. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think we had hit that 6-month time gap yet. I could be wrong. Shoot, I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But I don't know if her coming there was in the same time frame as where we are right now. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I definitely think I'm back and forth on if Lou has something to do with it. But talking about Unique though, he's starting to get Quan. He got Quan. He building his crew. You feel what I'm saying? I forgot dude's name that's supposed to be really with Kanan, but he you know what I'm saying? He talking. Kanan gonna drop him off by the end of the season. We already know that, but. We just don't, you know what I'm saying? We just don't know. I think Unique's starting to get everything that he needs in order to start to take over. He working with the other Italian dude as well too that actually want to take out Stefano. Cause in the trailer you can hear him say, "Well, we just need to, we need to make him look weak, and his family, his crew gonna take him out regardless. They gonna do that for us." Yeah, man, we gonna have to see what end up happening with Jessica. And I'm sure we'll see her again because I don't know why they just bring her in for one episode and then, 2 now because she was in the flashback episode, but them was flashbacks. But I just don't see why bring her back for those episodes. Oh yeah, unique building the Dark Avengers. That boy is building the Dark Avengers, man. Unique is not playing no games. He is not playing any games, y'all. Do you think Rock figures out that it's unique before he reveals himself? Or do you think that's the big reveal at the end of this episode? I would like to think Rock is a little smart. You feel what I'm saying? She you know, she got some smarts to her. I would think that she would put two and two together that Pomessa's getting this money. I ain't doing it. All these people, all these people dying on my side. My business is getting jeopardized. I wonder who would want to do that. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't had no enemies. Right? Well, she always got enemies. It's Rock, but you know what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? Everything was looking on the up and up. On and up and up. And then her locations just start getting hit. Bang, 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 bang. I think she's going to put two and two together. Yeah, he does work with Stefano. Don't get me wrong. He does work with Stefano, but I think Quan going to switch. Quan going to start working with dude that Unique. I forgot the other Italian dude's name that Unique went to go see in episode 5. That basically told him, hey, you show me you can assemble a crew. You show me you can get this and that together. I'll back you. I think Quan going to end up going over to him because Quan is just, he's turned off by anybody that's working with Rock right now. Like if I ever seen a person in the Power universe that just has a disgust for a person that just don't like somebody, it's Quan and Rock. So I mean, the first instance he can get to actually break off from that, I think that's what's gonna end up happening. But like you said, man, he building a villain faction. Real talk. Yeah, that could be true. But man, it's like she said when she saw that she had the money. She like, you ought to be glad that somebody breaking you off, because that's unheard of. Like once he, maybe for a little bit, but that ain't no small change that's being put in her mailbox. You feel what I'm saying? How are you feeling about Unique's personality? I think he's a little bit more impulsive, but I think the more this season go on, we gonna see the old Unique start to come back. Do you think that Unique and Rock ends this season as enemies? We've seen them flip flop back and forth over and over. Hell, first season that was the main person, that was her main antagonist, is Unique. That slowly turned into them, you know what I'm saying? Slowly turned into all of that, her being pregnant. And now we back at square one. They enemies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Phil Russo. I feel what you. I feel what you're saying. But man, I can't wait. I can't wait till he reveal himself. This about to be cinema. Like for real, pure cinema, my Live Life fam. I honestly think, let me see. Yeah, he a little bit too impulsive. You feel what I'm saying? That could work against them. I don't see them dropping. Do you see them dropping off Unique by the end of the season? I don't see it happening. Man, he a fan favorite. Like Unique is a fan favorite. I don't see it happening. If anything, I think the season ends with action. Hey, I'm gonna throw it out. A lot of fans gonna be mad. I'm gonna throw it out. The nigga, he might be Breeze. He might be. They can write anything. You feel what I'm saying? They can write anything. Imagine if by the end of this season, it turns out that he just might be Breeze, and the 5th and final season is gonna start with Kanan learning from him. Meeting Ghost and Tommy, young Ghost and Tommy, that's gonna lead into they prequel. That's supposed to be a sequel to Raising Kanan. You feel what I'm saying? Jukebox, all these people that we seeing, the people that's gonna survive at least. You feel what I'm saying? Kanan Kanan ain't going nowhere. Dude that we got playing Kanan, he ain't going nowhere. Kanan, we gonna see young Ghost, young Tommy. That's this, and young Juke. Young Juke. We gonna see them in the next prequel. That's the sequel that they announced. That's a prequel still. I think we still gonna end up getting a modern day sequel. But yeah, though, man, we could see Unique cross over to that too, and become Breeze. They learned everything from Breeze, man. You feel what I'm saying? Ghost and Tommy, they learned a lot from Kanan. They learned a lot from Breeze. We gotta see that. It has to transition into it. But I ain't even gonna stunt though. Like I think Raising Kanan is my favorite spinoff out of all the spinoff. It's the closest one that feels like OG Power. You feel what I'm saying? Got a couple people in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all for being in the live stream. Comment below. Let me know, y'all. What do y'all see? What do y'all see happening in episode 6? Are we getting some answers about who killed Famous? Is Jukebox gonna catch another body? You feel what I'm saying? We know that Crystal eventually, spoiler alert for all y'all that didn't know, spoiler alert, it's about Crystal, so I don't know if that's important to y'all, but she is gonna end up going missing. It's in the description, and one of the descriptions for the future episodes. Crystal gonna end up going missing. We don't like all this stuff is just building up, like I said, for a major crash out, and I feel like this crash out has been building up for 4 seasons. You feel me? Like it's slowly, Kanan slowly becoming the Kanan that we knew. He's been becoming that slowly. Starting to see that, damn, my mama be doing me in. You feel what I'm saying? That's true for a lot of people. It's true for a lot of people, but we already started witnessing the villain arc of Jukebox. Sean has come. Pause. Sean has gone. He out of here. You feel me? But man, Breeze has yet to be introduced. Breeze, where are you? Where are you, man? It's starting to get good. It's starting to get to the point where I hate that I gotta wait for another week to see another episode. Y'all cooking. Y'all cooking. You cooking, 50. You cooking. Real talk. You cooking with this Raising Kanan. With this season. You cooking. This is the best spinoff. The best spinoff, my Live Life fam. For real. Oh, of course. I think tell you the truth, Kanan really the only person that if he were to think about it, he would know that Unique is alive. Cause Crystal told him like, yo, some dude came out, his face was all busted up, wearing all black, acting suspicious. I think Unique might run up on Kanan, and that's when he gonna realize like, bro, you don't really rock with your mom like that either, do you? You feel what I'm saying? And theory time. What if we know that Unique has spent that 6 months watching, learning, watching Kanan, watching Rock, watching all them, right? What if he knows some info? Live Life fam. What if he happened to be watching at the right time? When Famous was taken out of here, when Famous was gone. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. But OC can't be trusted. OC getting dropped off within like the next, I give it 2 episodes. OC getting dropped off. OC is getting dropped. Only way OC ain't getting dropped off is if Kanan actually do start working with Unique. Even then, you can't be trusted. Kanan still might get rid of him. Unique don't care. He's Unique using him. It ain't like Unique gonna step in the way of it. or have a gripe about it. You played your purpose. You gave me the intel. You flipped. You paid a price. You feel what I'm saying? Kanan Unique's person. Think about this, Dale. And Dale, I'm gonna give you a virtual handshake, sir. I appreciate you for sticking around. But listen, we have not witnessed an interaction with Unique and Kanan in the 4 seasons of Raising Kanan. They saving it for a reason. Let us get this. Let us get this pairing. You feel me? Let us hold that W. Let us hold that W. I think Kanan would appreciate Unique's honesty. Cause it's one thing Unique ain't, man. And that's why he's literally my favorite. Him and Marvin are my favorite characters in Raising Kanan. But this is why Unique takes the cake, right? He ain't never been no snake. He's always been solid. Solid. Even when you go back to season 1. When you go back to season 1, you feel me? And him and Rock was having they squabbles. The whole thing was just over territory that was rightfully Unique's. Like, let that sink in, man. Unique really the protagonist. Unique is really low-key the protagonist, man. Him and Rock was having relations. She was out the game. He get taken out. Now, granted, she didn't do that. But you come back and she done automatically all of a sudden took over your operation. She back in the game making deals, making more money than she ever made. What? Come on, man. Come on, man. And then you could say, oh, well, no, Unique wrong because he could just ask Rock. Chat. When has asking Rock ever gotten anybody an honest answer? I'll wait. I'll be waiting all night. Cause she lies to everybody. That's what she is, man. That's what she is. I don't know, man. I don't know. I see. I think Snaps and Pops gonna be in the fold too. Low key. They don't rock with Rock. No pun intended. They don't rock with Rock. Which is in turn why they still kind of hesitant working with Kanan, because they like, you always gonna be tied to your mama, boy. Always gonna be mama's boy. You feel me? Never honest, Dale. Never honest. It'd be crazy. It's crazy out here in these streets. Can't even trust your own mama. Then we talk. Speaking of mamas, they been playing us all along with Miss Joyce. With Miss Joyce Thomas. Been playing us all along, thinking that she's some sweet little grandma. Got me feeling sorry for her. Got me feeling sorry for little grandma. Come on now. Then gonna hit Marvin with the Marvin sorry. Marvin sorry. You do it yourself. Don't be trying to have me delete you and have that on my conscience. You want that on your son's conscience. Boy, these mamas in the power in the power series, these mamas. I'm telling you. These mamas is crazy, man. These mamas crazy. And then it seemed like the dads always bite the bullet. Ain't that some? Seem like the dads, Lorenzo, just trying to be more. I'm just trying to be a good husband more. Nigga just trying to be a good husband, man. He made a little mistake. Ain't no love. He killed Freaky Zeke. But I mean, yeah. Honest mistake. Y'all in that life. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? But just trying to be there for his kids. I'm sure he would have even taken in Zeke. Bro was just happy to be out of prison. I'm telling you. The dads always get the it end of the stick. You feel what I'm saying? Pause. They need to be in this episode. It's time for snaps and pops, the tips and man. It seems like all they do is be sitting up there like this. Seems like that's all they do is be sitting up there in that booth like this. That's all he be doing. Sitting up there in that booth, drinking. Now I don't ever see him making no moves. But I guess when you a boss, you ain't really got. You got people making the moves for you. I guess that's what they trying to say. But yeah, man, like Joyce hit me over the head with that one. I was like, you want him to what? Like that didn't even make sense. And then on all this sympathy, talking about my kids, they just don't care nothing about me. They don't care nothing about. Look at what you asking them to do. Like, man, Joyce, you better lay there and get high off that morphine. You want to do it? I'm going to have you do it yourself. Hell, have the nurse that sold it to you. What nurse is selling morphine? She trapping. Where Joyce get the money from to pay for the morphine? She just said she wasn't paying for no ambulance. The nurse in there trapping, man. Yeah, sitting there in matching outfits. You know, like that one church couple that come in all the matching outfits. That old school couple. Yeah, man. Monet, I ain't gonna lie. They did a good job. I mean, I didn't feel sorry for Monet, but they had me. I was like, dang, like, she gone. Like, okay, she gone. I guess she deserved it, but okay, she gone. Had me sad seeing old Mary J. Blige, old Mary J. Man, come on now, come on, Mary. I'm still under the impression that they did that. They had to get rid of all that baggage that was, racking up them charges. They had to make that room because they bringing Omari back, man. I'm telling you. I ain't even trying to hear it. They gonna end up bringing that boy back. Unique said it yourself. If we don't see the body, that boy ain't dead, and that goes for all of them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we seen everybody's body except for your boy Omari's. I already know. I'm sitting there like, when she died in front of Kane, I was like, yeah, that's it. Then Kane turned into Kane Wick. Boy was just disappearing behind cops and in front of Mona. Noma. What's her name? Noma. Yeah. Put one right between her eyes. Splackety splack mix splattergans. Right there. Bow. I was like, man, that boy moving around like Ghostface. But yeah, though, man. It's gonna be a good episode. It's gonna be a good episode. Yeah, you could feel that. You could feel that was the sibling that had the least to do. And when you ever find yourself in that situation, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time, though. Yas had to unfortunately take that fall so your boy Tariq can get up and run. You feel what I'm saying? Like some had to give to move the story forward. Which I'll take it. We still see her occasionally in ghost form. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh yeah, the last season of Ghost. Ghost moved fast, man. Regardless, like it really was it was a fast paced show. You feel what I mean? Like things that probably would have taken 2 episodes, maybe 3 in OG Power. That happened in 1 episode. In Ghost, Ghost moved like it was like running, like it was just trying to get to the finish line. But I'm not a big fan on how they ended that series. I'm not a big fan on where it went. You feel me? I feel like Mecha should have been a villain for like 2 seasons at least. You feel what I'm saying? Before you introduce Noma, and then once you introduce Noma, don't have her interact sexually with anybody that's in the main cast, because once you do that, she instantly becomes less intimidating. You feel what I'm saying? You done opened yourself up to one of them. They can tug at you. They can manipulate. You're not intimidating no more. Somebody that really ain't even about that. Like you can't offer me nothing sexually. I'm here to get this money. I mean business. I'll take you out if I need to. Like that's the type of villain that Noma should have been after Mecha, because she should have been rightfully so pissed about Mecha. That was her first thing when she showed up. It slowly became about, you know what I'm saying, about her daughter. It slowly became about, her relationships with McLean and with Kane. It just became messy, man. It became, you know what I'm saying, General Hospital. You know what I'm saying? It became a soap opera. Would have been cold, man. I think they dropped the ball. Speaking about book 2, I think they dropped the ball on a lot of things. Lorenzo was built up to be. Wait till Lorenzo get out of jail, y'all. Wait till he get out of jail. Man, Lorenzo got out of jail and was sunned by his wife. I mean, it just is what it is. Got sunned by his wife. He wasn't the big bad threat that he was built up to be. Like, oh yeah, once he get out, like they made it a big deal about Diana getting Lorenzo out of jail, and as soon as he got out of jail, it was like, okay, all right. I don't know what the big deal was about him getting out of jail. Shoot, let me see. Yeah, man. The only thing about that, I like that they showed that Kane did learn a lot from Mecha, because Kane's whole character traits changed after his interactions with Mecha. He became smarter, started to think things out a little bit more. Still wasn't no match for Tariq, but he brung something to the table. You feel what I'm saying? I'm excited to see what they do. I don't know if it's gonna be book 5. If it's gonna end up being book 6, but with the sequel series, it's gonna have Tommy. I wouldn't be surprised if it has Tommy, Kane, Tariq, Brayden. I honestly think, man, I'm maybe in a minority, but I honestly think they're gonna end up bringing Boy Mari back. It was already confirmed that they was trying to bring him back, just didn't work out because of money. How do you clear up that money? You clear up people that's making almost $1 million an episode. A la Monet, a la McLean. Even though I think they still might keep McLean. That's low-key one of my favorite lawyers. Behind Proctor. Proctor was the GOAT. But, McLean pretty decent. By that, let me see. Cain being Mecca's real father. Yeah, would have made. I remember when it first came out, a lot of people was thinking Kanan was Cain's dad. I'm like, Kanan has a son named Cain. That's a little bit. That's Disney Channel-ish. You feel what I'm saying? That's some Scar and Kovu type ish. You feel me? I think Amari gonna be in person, man. I don't think they clear out that much salary for Amari to be a narrator. You feel what I'm saying? If anything, I honestly think Kanan with 50 Cent or Tommy, Joseph Sokoa, and a little bit of mix of Amari, if they end up getting them, might do the narration. I think all three of them might do the narration. Just depending on the episode. Depending on the situation. Because this is still, be that as it may, a lot of people just look at Ghost. But Power is really, it's really a big, people can argue it's a Kanan story. This whole story of Power. Because none of this happens without the Starks. None of this happens without the Thomases. So, I mean, he's still going to be a big part of the new show. I don't know who's going to be narrating that. But I'm talking about the sequel series that takes place after Force and after Book 2. The whole reason why we got that post-credit scene with Tariq talking to Tommy. Talking about, oh, yeah, we always family. I got you. Blah, 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 blah. That's the new series I'm talking about. Omari's coming back in person for that. I'm pretty sure. I got my hopes up. But yeah, man, I am gonna end up most likely doing a live stream when after we get done watching it, like to do a live recap. I mean, if y'all gonna join me again, I got my boy Dale in the chat. Dale doing what all y'all should be doing. Thank you for the comments, Dale. You a real one. Yeah, McLean was well played, man. Method Man can act, man. Method Man pretty cold. Yeah, though, man. This episode 6, usually be the crazy ones. You feel what I'm saying? It's usually it's all gonna turn up from here. It ain't got no choice but to turn up from here. Unique is revealing himself at the end of this episode. There's no choice but it to turn up from here. You feel me? Do I think Origin should run at the same time? I think if they're going to do it, this is just me, I don't think it should run at the same time. But I think if they gonna do it, let Origins be the next series that starts right after season 5, Raising Kanan, the last season of Raising Kanan. Because I hate, don't have it be where, Raising Kanan last season, and then we gotta wait on well, no, because Force, last season of Force is this fall. So that's probably what they're going to end up doing good. It's going to be Raising Kanan, and then Origin should start right after that. They still haven't announced the sequel series, but be assured that they going to announce that. They got a lot of story left to tell with Tariq and with Brayden. And I honestly think with Tommy, the way that you you know what I'm saying, refresh his character is, one, he's went to Chicago and he's down there taking over. By the end of the series, where Tariq may be coming to help him in this last season, I'm sure he's gonna be on top, him and Tariq, which is gonna lead into the new series. I think they're doing things. I don't think Kane is done. I think we're gonna see Kane again. I think it's a big chance we see Kane before we see Drew. I think Drew maybe. I don't think Drew's done, but I think we see Diana. I think we see. I think Diana is gonna end up being Tariq's Tasha. To be honest with you, when it's all said, I don't think she's done either. None of these characters, I don't think, are really done. You feel what I'm saying? I think they're just moving on to another show. Think about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like once you, like they've said it before, once seasons reach season 3, season 4, it starts to get expensive. People can ask for higher pay, the whole 9 yards. But when a show is fresh, first 2-3 seasons, it's more cost efficient. So I think that's why they started up the new show. A little bit of OGs, the ones that they want to pay, get rid of the ones they didn't. Monet was making a bag, bro. Monet was making a bag. Yeah, this episode gonna be pretty dark. Yeah, this episode gonna get dark, man. We're gonna find out something. I think Marvin messing up putting early Tyler in the position that he put him in. I think that's a no-go. You feel what I'm saying? He's creating more problems just by the way he's moving. Don't think he's gonna end up dead. They teased that so many times. I don't think he's gonna end up dead this season, but he is making things a lot worse than they need to be. You feel me? A lot worse than they need to be. We may even see Jukebox get another kill, man. You feel me? It got slightly better. It was still like she was reading the script, but I mean, it's Mary J. You know what I'm saying? It's Miss Blige. We gonna oblige with Miss Blige. You feel me? You gotta love Mary J. Blige. Only thing is, my only gripe, we never got an episode to where the family was dancing and we seen her hit her. We seen her hit her. Saw her hit her signature. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, we gon' Be Realer gonna end up robbing dude. Speaking of Be Realer. Be Realer gonna end up robbing old boy. I can let you know that one right now. As soon as he said, I still keep money. I keep it in my house. It's a tradition. I was like, you idiot. I was like, bro, read the room. Read the room. And I ain't even trying. Read the room. Like, read the room. I ain't even trying to be like that. But if anybody was to fit a stereotype, read the room. Gonna tell that man, get that man a free invitation to come rob you. And know exactly where it is. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. We needed to see her, bro. We needed to see her hit that. You know, she do that little step over. Do that. She be hitting that right there. That's that Mary. I ain't gonna lie though. I think out of all the mamas in the Power universe, ain't nobody colder than Rock. Ain't nobody colder than Rock. Rock cold blooded. Sometimes you look in Rock's eyes, you don't even see no soul. You be like, she don't care. She don't even care. People be pleading. I'll be like, that is not gonna work. That is not gonna. You might as well let that go. Yeah, of course, yeah. Be Realer getting in more trouble, man. He getting in more trouble. Lou, man. This music, I don't know. He might make it with the music thing, man. He do got an ear for it. He seemed like he good at what he doing, but I just feel like they gotta move that story along, man. And the only way to move that story along is be really getting in more trouble, like you said. That boy Bato, he gonna rob somebody. He need that. He need them funds. We already seen that. Let me see. Yeah, man. Mary did her thing at the Super Bowl, man. Mary did her thing at the Super Bowl, there. I wanted to get on here, talk a little power with my Live Life fam. Big shout out to Dale, man. If I could give you a standing ovation in the chat, I would. I don't know. I'm gonna give you one right now, though, man. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for rocking with me. I may hop back on after I get done watching the episode, just so we could discuss it with everybody. But again, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I am gonna head out in just a second. Let me see if I get anything else. All right, y'all. So again, it's been real rocking with y'all. Thank everybody that tuned into this live. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really helped get me an algorithm. I'm gonna get back on later and we gonna discuss power. I appreciate y'all.